What is going on, guys? Espresso Shucko here, and it's been a week. I didn't feel that great after I got my COVID shot, and then didn't really have much motivation to do anything after I did that, but I got a fun team today featuring a Galarian Slowpoke. And no, we're not going to show the opponent my team. If they want to see what this team is, they got to watch this video. So, I had one test match with it yesterday, and then OBS crashed. Let's hope it works today. But anyways, here it is. Galarian Slowpoke and Stakataka with a weakness policy. We also have Amoongus, Togekiss, Regieleki and Incineroar. Originally I was going to try to put on Gastrodon to benefit with Storm Drain, so that Surf isn't just a one-shot move to set off my weakness policy with Stakataka, but I went with Regieleki for some speed control in case I can't get Trick Room up. Ironically, in the test match I did yesterday, I got locked out of Trick Room via in prison, so even the Trick Room mode still kind of works outside of Trick Room. So anyways, we're testing this out. It's a shiny Slowpoke. It has the Recluse mark, so I can't just not use it because I got that combination. So this is going to be Slowpoke team 1 of 2. I kind of want to try out Gmax Garbodor under Trick Room too, so might try that later on down the road. But anyways, I digress. Slowpoke and Stakataka is a fun combination. The Slowpoke also has Yawn to provide a little bit of support. I inflict a Yawn. If my opponent doesn't have electric or misty terrain, well, they're going to sleep if they don't switch out, which if there's something that Stakataka don't like, Slowpoke puts some pressure on them that way. And then Stakataka can either attack whatever comes in, or Stakataka can max guard. So my opponent also has what looks to be like a Trick Room team, but they also have speed in the form of Alolan Sandslash and Ninetales. Beautiful thing about this, Sandslash does not, in theory, does not outspeed Regieleki. So I think maybe I could go Regieleki and Stakataka maybe. Incineroar might not be too bad. Regieleki puts a lot of pressure on Tapu Fini, and I have Volt Switch, so what I could maybe do is go Regieleki and Stack. I don't want to lead Togekiss necessarily, because I'm worried about Ice-type coverage in Togekiss. But I think maybe Regieleki is a good pair with Stakataka, because if I get Trick Room, I get Trick Room. If I don't, well, I Electro Web and Rock Slide. Double spread move. Slowpoke also has no business living things that it shouldn't because of the Eviolite, which I really find funny. So Slowpoke should come on into this. Fun fact, Wicked Blow can't KO off Urshifu. I think at anything, if it's a Jolly Nature, at most it does 75%. And I think Incineroar is probably good. Having Fake Out for Alolan Sandslash might not be too bad. Intimidate for Gigalith, that thing's probably got a weakness policy, and Alolan Marowak can be a pain. Depends on if they're running supportive Alolan Marowak or offensive Alolan Marowak. Okay, so they're leading Tapu Fini and Gigalith, which Stakataka is okay with. I don't like Tapu Fini for Stakataka necessarily, but Stakataka is not a bad matchup here. I don't know. I do like that they gave me Sand for Stakataka. Okay, what do I do? I think maybe I Volt Switch Tapu Fini and maybe go for a... I think I'd maybe go for a Steel Spike into it as well. I think we double into Fini. If Fini protects, not the end of the world. They're not going to Dynamax their Gigalith this turn, which I'm assuming they thought maybe I was going to go for Trick Room with Stakataka, which I'm okay with. Pretty sure Gigalith's faster than Stakataka, so... Yeah, they got no... So, ideally, Okay, they're going to protect. That's fine. I'm going to get a defense boost. Regieleki is probably going to stick around this turn. Not bad. I'm going to get... So, I'm going to get my weakness policy. Unfortunately, Regieleki is not going to stick around, but I get my weakness policy. I have a special defense boost. And now I just, quite frankly, have a lot of boosts in this Stakataka already set up. I don't need to worry about Slowpoke. The only thing, too, is Slowpoke's got... it's got Slack Off for itself, so unfortunately, Slowpoke's not going to really do me any good. Unless I want to set myself Trick Room, which wouldn't be the end of the world. Yeah, I don't think... I don't think Slowpoke's bad here, because I could set my Trick Room, and then maybe Max Guard with Stack. Although they did just protect with Tapu Fini, so maybe what I can do is I can go for another Steel Spike into Fini, see if I can get rid of that. I have my weakness policy, plus I have the one defense boost, so in theory, the Earthquake shouldn't be too bad. The only thing is if they get me with Max Quake, that might be enough to get rid of Stakataka. That might be a problem. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Still figuring out how to pilot this team, so. Yeah. Probably should have max guarded with Stakataka here until I got my Trick Room, but oh well. The thing I was worried about is if they had doubled into Slowpoke and got rid of it, then Stakataka is kind of up the creek. So, anyways. Slowpoke avoided the muddy waters. Stakataka is not going to appreciate that, though. Can I live this? Oh, I can also take an act. Ooh, they went for Rockfall. I resist that. Unless, yeah, it's Slowpoke. Okay. That's fine with me. I'm going to get my Steel Spike. That should get rid of Tapu Fini. Yep. Okay, good. So that's going to put me up to +3 defense. I don't know how I feel about that Gigalith. But Stakataka is it's definitely set up more than enough. I think maybe what I can do is slack off with Slowpoke, get some HP back, and maybe try to take out whatever comes in for Tapu Fini. Ooh, it's Bronzong. Which, if they try to undo Trick Room... Don't know what I want to do. I think I go for the Slack Off. And... honestly, I think I'd... I don't know if Bronzong is Levitate or if it is Heat Proof. So I think maybe what I'll do, I think I'll go Steel Spike into Gigalith, and I think I'll go Yawn into Bronzong. Look at that. Stakataka just picked up 2 KOs. It sucks that I have the accuracy drop, but that's amazing. And if they want to go and undo Trick Room, that's fine. That is fine. I have 2 Trick Room users, and both of them are on the field. So we'll get Yawn into Bronzong, and this is a little bit of a way of scouting to see if it's Levitate or Heat Proof. Body Press could be not ideal for me, but I think I'm fine here. Marowak, okay. So the nice thing is I do have Rock Slide. I have Rock Slide, and I could heal Slowpoke if I need to. The only thing is, I hope I don't miss. How many turns of Misty Terrain do we have left? 2. And we have 3 turns of Trick Room. So I think we'll go for the Slack Off with Slowpoke, and I think we'll go Rock Slide with Stakataka, and hope we don't miss. We do connect, so Marowak is definitely not appreciating that. We'll get some HP back with Slowpoke. If Bronzong goes to sleep here... Also, I'm pretty sure I'm at +4 defense now, so... How much do I think a body press off Bronzong will do to me? We lived it. Nice. Okay. And they are Levitate. Okay. So, I think we can bring in Incineroar. And I think, all things considered, Gyro Ball has the better accuracy. I can't hit it with high horsepower, so I think more than anything, we just need to get rid of Bronzong. I can taunt it with Incineroar. The fact that it's not heat proof is nice, but the fact that it's also at +2 defense is not great. So yeah. I think at this point it's more or less just a matter of seeing how much damage we can do to this thing. We'll go for the Flare Blitz. And if it stays asleep, awesome. If it doesn't stay asleep, and KO's Stakataka, I'm still gonna... See, I don't know what I want to do with Stakataka because this Bronzong is gonna resist everything. It's a little bit of damage. It's not great, but it's a little bit of damage. Bronzong's faster than my Incineroar, which is not great, but we should be able to wear it down. In worst case scenario, this thing shouldn't be able to take out Slowpoke. I'll taunt it. And honestly, I think we'll Trick Room a Stakataka. Incine's the best thing to hit this thing, but Mental Herb. Okay, cool. It wakes up. Body press into, yeah, body press into Incineroar. Okay. I lived. Just barely. The Trick Room play might not have been the best idea, but what I'd like to do is I'd like to try to get a little bit of damage into this thing. Okay. We'll try for the Rock Slide. If we hit it, awesome. If we can flinch, even better. Oh, that was way better than Gyro Ball. I should have just did that. That was a crit, so maybe not. Anyways, Slowpoke and Stakataka. Off to a fun start. Good game to my opponent. Alright, so we got one good victory. Slowpoke didn't really even do much. It set Trick Room for me, and that was it. I didn't get to go for the, well, put Bronzong to sleep. Slowpoke put a little bit of work in, I guess. Anyways, let's see if we can get another battle where Slowpoke can maybe shine a little bit more. I mean, kind of did some work, but Stakataka kind of did all the work. Okay, Stakataka did 75% of the work. Slowpoke did about maybe 15%. And Regieleki and Incin did the rest. Okay, so my opponent's got a Grimmsnarl, Venusaur Torkoal, Landorus, Charizard, and Porygon 2. Alright, so pretty standard. Sun Team. How do I beat it? That's the question. How do I beat Sun? They do have the Trick Room option, which is nice, because I could maybe go Incineroar, Stakataka. I could maybe go Incineroar, Venusaur. I mean, even Incineroar or Regieleki might not be bad. The Landorus is not good for Regieleki, though. That said, Regieleki and Togekiss might not be too bad here, too. I do like the Intimidate and potential Fake Out into Grimmsnarl or Venusaur. I feel like Venusaur Porygon might be a good lead for my opponent. We'll bring Stakataka. We'll bring, I feel like Regieleki in the back, and honestly, I don't even think we really need Slowpoke or Amoongus here, so we'll go with these four. We'll lead with our Fake Out. If they just go straight Sun Sweeping mode, I Fake Out Venusaur to avoid a Sleep Powder. Even if they Dynamax to ignore that, it's not the end of the world. My Regieleki is Focus Sashed. I can go for a Volt Switch into Torkoal. Venusaur Charizard. Okay. Not terrible. Not terrible at all. I think we Rockfall into the Charizard, and I think we Fake Out the... No, I think we Fake Out Venusaur. I think we still Trick Room with Stakataka. Yeah, I think we Fake Out Venusaur and we go Trick Room. I feel like Charizard Dynamaxes and goes for a Wildfire, maybe, but the Venusaur is scary because of the potential. Oh, there we go. Oh, Landorus. Okay. It's not terrible at the end of the day, because a Flare Blitz into Venusaur would still do a lot. Never mind, they're going to max. Okay. Not great, but I still have Regieleki, and I still have Togekiss too. So, do I want to max Togekiss maybe instead of Stakataka this match? Yep, there's the Max Quake into my stack. Well, that is very, very misfortunate, but not the end of the world. Okay. So, we're Crit Togekiss, Max Speed, or Max Attack, or Max Special Attack. Do I think a Max Ooze and a Max Quake couldn't KO my Incineroar? Because I could Snarl the Venusaur, but at the same time too, I would like to maybe get an Airstream off. I have to get rid of the Landorus though. That is a major problem, is Landorus. The one thing I don't want to do is get into a situation where Regieleki, unfortunately, has to deal with Landorus, because I have no non-electric moves for that Landorus. I was kind of banking on Stakataka, but I was also kind of banking on, G-Max Charizard instead of Venusaur, so good call on my opponent. Oh, we're so close. So close to getting that KO. Okay. That said, does the Snarl KO the Venusaur? Is the speed boost enough to let Incineroar go first? Okay, assuming Incineroar doesn't flinch. Nope! Okay. There goes Togekiss, which means my -1 attack Incineroar now has to deal with a Landorus that is faster than it. Wonderful. That said, the speed boost, it's not entirely... I mean, it's pretty bad. It is pretty bad. Landorus gets to do whatever it wants to my Regieleki. But it's not entirely over. I have Regieleki. It's probably over. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. It is probably over, especially since I have Flare Blitz. But at least I can hit Charizard super hard. Okay, yeah. This is not good. I think we go for a Snarl just in case this isn't enough to get rid of the Charizard. I feel like Charizard protects, though. Yeah, okay. That sucks. But I'm focus sashed on my Regieleki, so... Earthquake. Okay, so they're not choice locked, which makes sense. Just goes to really show how slow my Incineroar is, though. Yeah. Crit doesn't matter on Regieleki. This thing is super frail, and I knew it was focus sashed. So, unfortunately, not good. But if you realize that I didn't bring my Slowpoke, that's it. That's it. You know what? Slowpoke. Slowpoke is the reason why I lost this. I didn't bring it. That's the main thing. That's it. We get to see the shiny Charizard go down. So, anyways. This sucks, but I got nothing to hit that Landorus. So, good game to my opponent. Unfortunately, that is the way how it goes. But hey, like I said, Slowpoke. If I had brought it, we might have won. That said, the fact that I lost Stakataka so early, and the fact that I lost Togekiss and didn't pick up the KO into Venusaur, yeah, not good. Really not good. So, anyways, we'll look for another opponent. Okay, so what I probably could have did was I probably could have led Regieleki and Togekiss instead, or even Stakataka and Togekiss instead, and gone for an Electro Web or something, or maybe Dynamax Stakataka and Max Guard it. Slowpoke and Stakataka might not have been a bad lead. So this opponent has a Porygon 2, a Togekiss, Crocodile, Torkoal Venusaur again, so here we are, seeing if we can make up for that last loss, and Urshifu. So, already locked in. What do I want to do? Okay. Torkoal Venusaur could be really, really bad for me, but I think maybe we'll go Togekiss and Regieleki this time. If Regieleki gets the Electro Web, great. And then Togekiss may maybe take out Venusaur with that little bit of chip damage. I think maybe we bring Stakataka and honestly maybe even Amoongus. If we can put Torkoal or Porygon to sleep, awesome. If they're running Togekiss and it's crit based, not great. If it's redirection based, that's fine. I have the Dazzling Gleam. I can razzle their Dazzle. Hopefully get a big crit. But we'll see how this goes. We shall see how this goes. Togekiss and Crocodile. Okay. So... yeah, okay. I think we Dazzling Gleam, and I think we Electro Web, and then that way that covers our basis for potential Ally Switch, and it covers our basis for Follow Me. And plus, if we get a speed drop into Togekiss, wonderful. I do not think Crocodile is faster than... I don't think Crocodile is that fast. I don't know. I don't see Crocodile very often. But anyways. Still testing out the team. We're still figuring out how to pilot. It's not the end of the world. And plus, I'm running a meme. Well, that's interesting. Huh, okay. The extreme speed crit is really cool. That said, how much is my Dazzling Gleam gonna do to Crocodile? Okay, so there's a Max Quake. Not the end of the world. Now, here is the thing, though. I know they have extreme speed. They could use that to pick off Regieleki, which wouldn't be... Oh, well, never mind. There goes Togekiss. So, Regieleki is faster than most of the things my opponent has. If they have priority, you know what? They get Regieleki. What does Crocodile have that could potentially KO Togekiss? Venusaur, okay. I think we go for an Airstream, and I think we go for another Electro Web, because what I would love to do is pick up a KO into Venusaur if possible. If we get the Electro Web, they don't have Sun on the field, which I don't think Crocodile can set. I think if the Electro Web hits Venusaur and we get our speed boost, I think we can get rid of that. This Crocodile is at max attack too. That's a very concerning thing for, well, pretty much anything, because, you know, +6 attack, that multiplies your base attack stat by 4. It's very creative. I will give my opponent that. It's super disgusting, but it's very creative. They're also at +1 special defense, which is kind of annoying. Ooh, they have a Rock Vault. They have Rock Vault. Yeah. And it's faster than Togekiss. That's wonderful. You know what, though? It's very creative. I will give them that. I like this team. But I feel like it's a little on the risky side, because crit Togekiss is a 50-50 odds crit, so... The thing is, like, my opponent could have potentially just ended up losing their, They could have just ended up losing their, or not losing, but they could have ended up not setting off their Anger Point. So... I wonder. I feel like they Max Quake into the Stakataka slot, so I think we can Rage Powder. They gave us Sand. This will be their last turn of Max, so do I think Stakataka can handle 3 different Pokemon? Excuse me, probably not, and Amoongus probably doesn't tank this. Yeah, there's no way Amoongus tank that, but we get Trick Room up. If we get rid of Crocodile. That's wonderful. We have a special... They missed the Sleep Powder. Good. They missed the Sleep Powder. Okay. Now, I don't have my weakness policy. I also don't have Slowpoke, so like I said in that last match, common factor right there. Common factor. Crocodile's got no defense boosts, so... I feel like Gyro Ball should be enough to KO, because Stakataka is super slow. And this Crocodile has no speed drops, so we'll see. See if this is enough to KO Crocodile. Good. Okay, so we got rid of the Crocodile. We're not getting completely steamrolled by it. It's only KO'd, technically... Well, it's only KO'd 2 things. Can I live the Earth Power? Yes. The special defense drop really sucks here, but I have Trick Room. Venusaur's got a little bit of chip from the Electro Web. I'm going to Rock Slide. I'm going to hope whatever comes in isn't Porygon. It's Torkoal. Okay. So, the sand doesn't matter. Venusaur is going to go last. Can I KO both of these? Can I KO them? If I miss, I'm kind of up the creek, but we'll see. We shall see. I hit them both. I don't KO the Torkoal. That sucks. But I KO the Venusaur. The defense boost does nothing. I also have a special defense drop, so that's Cape. Salac Berry. Or not Salac Berry. Citrus Berry. Why did I think Salac? They do pick up the KO with the Heat Wave, so unfortunately, that sucks. But that was more close for me than it should have been. So good game to my opponent. Very creative team. I do like the Anchor Point Crocodile tech. I think that was really cool. And I hope you guys think that was cool too. Sucks that I'm currently 1 win and 2 losses, but hey, that's okay. We're working on piloting this team. I'm probably going to do another video with it because I'm having fun with it. Okay, let's see if we can get another match. It's misfortunate that that happened. Would have been wonderful if I had gotten the flinch on the Torkoal or a crit, but it is what it is. We almost one-shot it, and we were at +2, so that match probably could have gone either way. Like, I'll run the calcs later, but anyways, new opponent has been found. Rain Team. Scavalier. Is this a Scavalier going to be on point? Okay, they have Zapdos, Politoed, Ferrothorn, Seismitoad, Kingdra, and yeah, a Scavalier. So, anyways, how do I want to handle this? So the problem is Surf would get boosted by Rain if they lead Rain. But I can maybe Rage Powder with Amoongus and set Trick Room. I can maybe do some Yawn stuff. So maybe Amoongus Slowpoke is my lead. I think we bring Stack in the back. And I don't think Togekiss is that. I do not think Togekiss is bad here. I've got Mystical Fire. I can set Sun with it. I can take advantage of 4 times weakness to Fire on both Escavalier and Ferrothorn. The other nice thing about Mystical Fire is, even though it's lower than a Heat Wave or a Flamethrower, it still has the same base power as a max move. So I get the added effect of lowering my opponent's special attack. Politoed Pharaoh. Okay. So Ferrothorn is not great for me, but maybe what I can do is put this Politoed to sleep, and maybe I switch out Slowpoke. No, I think I'm gonna go for Spore into Politoed, and I think I'm gonna go Yawn into Ferrothorn. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Interesting. Is this max Politoed? No, it's max Ferrothorn. Okay. That's cool. What is Ferrothorn? Interesting. Helping Hand, okay. Steel Spike? No, it's Overgrowth, cool. Into Slowpoke. I'm only a Psychic type. That's the beauty of Galarian Slowpoke. I am pure Psychic. I am not part Water, my friend. Grassy Seed, okay. So we'll Spore the Politoed. And we'll also Yawn the Ferrothorn. And honestly, I think I have what I need to stall out this Dynamax. Yeah, I think I do. A Steel Spike into Togekiss would be bad, so I don't want to deal with that. Question is do they switch out their Ferrothorn? I think we protect with Amoongus, and I think we go for a Slack Off and get some HP back. Politoed's asleep. Ferrothorn did not enough to... I mean, they do have the Grassy Terrain, but they don't get the Helping Hand, so in theory this should be a little bit less Slowpoke. Yeah, look at that. Slowpoke's taking hits that it's got no business living. It really doesn't. But the nice thing here is this will be their last turn of Dynamax, and the Yawn is going to put them to sleep. So I think we can pull Amoongus here, bring in Togekiss, and yeah. If they've got Kingdra, I think this might be the turn to set Trick Room. Stakataka might have been good here too, but oh well. We got our Stakataka. We'll go for the Trick Room. Both my opponent's Pokemon are asleep. We'll get our Trick Room. They don't have any attack boosts. Do I think either of them are going to wake up this turn? Not likely. So I think, even though it's not going to do as much, I think we get big here. I think in case they switch out into something, I think we Yawn as well. So we'll see how this goes. Politoed probably wakes up here, but I'm hoping I can force a switch. I'm also hoping that I'm able to get rid of that Ferrothorn, because that and the Escavalier both are going to be really annoying to deal with. So what I'd like to do is Max Flare and then go from there. If they've got Kingdra, awesome. I got the Dazzling Gleam. And I got Trick Room, so if they're going to stay in and try to burn their sleep turns, they're both still asleep, that's great. The rain weakens the Max Flare's power, but we get to do that. I think we can switch Slowpoke out into Amoongus, because having access to a very fast Spore under Trick Room is even better than having Yawn. So it's interesting. I led my two more defensive Pokemon, and here we are. Togekiss is great because now I got the sun set up for me. I have the Trick Room, so if they want to reset the rain, they can more than do that. Because Kingdra will be absolutely the slowest thing on the field. So the biggest threats to Stakataka are the Kingdra and the Ferrothorn. So if I get rid of that, great. Politoed wakes up. They go for a help. This is risky. This is very risky if that Ferrothorn doesn't wake up. Oh, look at that. That was big damage off that Steel Roller. Oh well. Bye-bye Ferrothorn. Bye-bye. I don't like how low Togekiss is there, because I still need it for a Escavalier, but unless Escavalier's got safety goggles, or if they even brought it in the first place, I can Rage Powder with Amoongus, keep Togekiss alive. There's the Escavalier. So this will be faster than my Togekiss, but we'll go Rage Powder. I'm assuming it's Assault Vest. I don't think it's Safety Gauntlet. Overcoat. It might have the Overcoat ability, and I locked that in pretty quick. So this can be bad. This could be bad. I might have to... Yeah, this could be really bad. Could be Assault Vest and Overcoat. Oh, man. There's the Helping Hand. This Rage Powder is probably going to look pretty stupid on my end now. Unless they went straight for Amoongus too, but they know I have Max Flare. They are not Overcoat. Nice. They are an Akaberry, but I have the Sun Boost, so I think that's okay. Bias Cavalier. So this is a much better match. I can still lose, don't get me wrong. I got to be careful with what I'm doing. I could still potentially lose, but this is a much better match. So that's my last turn at Dynamax. I went for 3 Max Flares. If I want, I can Rage Powder again and Dazzling Gleam. Question is who's going to be slower under Trick Room, Togekiss or Kingdra? Because I feel like Kingdra's in the back here because of the Rain Team dynamic. Also, if it's Incineroar, that could be really... No, it is Kingdra. Okay. So, in theory, if Togekiss is slow enough... How many turns Trick Room do we have? This is the last turn of Trick Room. Okay, in theory, Kingdra could just stall out with Protect, which would be misfortunate. Actually, I'm going to Spore Kingdra. I think that's the better play. Amoongus is the slowest thing in here, so I think we Spore Kingdra with Dazzling Gleam. In worst case scenario, I switch Togekiss out for Slowpoke. They didn't Protect with either of them, and they didn't Helping Hand with Politoed, which makes me think there's an attack coming. Nice. Nice. Let's get the Dazzling Gleam into Kingdra. We got the crit into Kingdra, that's what we needed. We got the crit into Politoed, didn't really do much though. But I digress, that's not bad. I think we can go Air Slash into Politoed. Or do I want to be cheeky and Mystical Fire? No, I'll go for the Air Slash. I get Stab. I think I'm only 95 and my punch is worth it. So, okay. That's fine. Like I said, in the 2 matches I lost, common denominator was I didn't bring Slowpoke. I brought Slowpoke to the 2 matches I won. There we go. Good game to my opponent, by the way. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Slowpoke. One of the weirder teams I've built, even though it's the only non-meta Pokemon on here. That said, I don't run into Stakataka as often as I used to, so I digress. It's been a fun combination. We had 4 pretty good games, all things considered. The third game, despite being a loss, was very close at the end. Second game was the only real one that I feel like I got blown out of the water, but I'm okay with that. Like I said, still learning how to pilot this team, but I really like it. I think it's really cool. I also took a little bit of time off from battling too, so I am a little bit on the rustier side, but anyways, it's been a fun team to use. I really like it. We got to troll someone with Slowpoke really hardcore in that last match. Slowpoke is the hero I needed. Slowpoke, the shiny recluse, is the hero I needed. I'm actually in the middle of hunting for another one because I'm already up to 2. 2 shiny Slowpokes, I mean, not 2 shiny recluse marks Slowpokes. That would be really mind-numbing. I mean, basically this one that I caught, I was hunting for Slowpoke naturally, got it, figured, you know what, let's check for a mark. Sure enough, there it was. I now have a shiny Galarian Slowbro. I have this Slowpoke. I'm looking for a third one to get my Slowking. I would love to build a team around my shiny Galarian Slowbro at some point, and I don't want to evolve this Slowpoke into Slowking, so that's why I'm hunting the third one. I digress. Fun stuff. I really like the Slowpoke family. You got great. Voice keeps clogging up, and my eye is twitching. At least I don't think I've seen it on the camera twitch, but anyways. If it does start twitching, I'm aware, and I apologize if that unnerves anyone, because it unnerves me too. Anyways, I really like this. I think it could be fun to play around with some more. I'm probably going to do another video with it, maybe when I hit Master Ball, maybe when I hit Ultra Ball. I do have another idea that I want to try with Slowpoke with G-Max Garbodor, so don't know when I'm going to do that. Maybe I might do something in between, but I digress. It's a cool team to use. I really like it. If you guys really like it, be sure to let me know down in the comments below. Be sure to give me any feedback on some things that could be used to fine-tune it. Like I mentioned, I originally considered using Gastrodon instead of Regieleki for Storm Drain. Cradioli could be cool if I wanted to switch out Stakataka. But anyways, just some food for thought. Be sure to let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys really, 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 really like it, I think I said that 5 times, 4 times, something, I don't know. I'm a little overtired. But anyways, if you really want this team to have a rental code, tell me. Give me some ideas on how to fine-tune it, and if you want it just as is, let me know and I'll make a rental code for it. So anyways, thank you so much for joining me on my campaign to entertain. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.